See there? See the time? It's 5 to 2. That means in 5 minutes, the electricity is gonna cut.
Uh-oh.
And when that happens, you're gonna know me.
You're gonna know me as well.
We have Trevor Noah, his hilarious take on the N-word in America versus South Africa. Let's go ahead and check this out, y'all.
Sorry to the man. Say sorry. Mikey just looks at me. And he's like, yeah, all right, you're good. Sorry about that, man. It won't happen again. I'm like, okay, I guess something happened. Turn around, I sit back in my chair, start eating my popcorn. So now I'm like, aha, it's gonna come now. Because if your parent warns you, I know, hey. So now I'm like, yeah, keep kicking, Mikey. Keep kicking, Mikey. Any moment now. You've been warned, Mikey. Then I'm like, hey, what's happening now? How come Mikey's not getting anything? Why is Mikey still? So then I turn around, I'm like, hey, Mikey, what are you doing, dude? Stop that. And the dad turns again, he's like, was he doing it again? Was he doing that? Hey, Mikey, that is not cool. I spoke to you about this, Mikey. That is not cool, Mikey. Time out. All right, sorry about that, we're good. I was like, but guys, I can see what, Mikey's not changing, nothing's, he's like, we're good. So now I sit, now I know what's gonna happen. I'm not an idiot. So I make my back hard. I wait, Mikey first kick, he's like, I jump up, I'm like, Mikey!
Yeah, nah.
Mikey! Dad's like, I'm sorry, man, I don't know what to do. I'm like, you don't know what to do?
What you mean?
You don't know what to do. I'm like, Elena, something. And then I realized he couldn't do anything, and Mikey knew it. Mikey looked at his dad like this dad couldn't do anything to him. He looked at me like I couldn't do anything to him. I even tried to take it into my own hands. I looked at Mikey, I was like, Mikey, stop it. And Mikey was just like, then I tried every South African trick, guys, every South African trick. I looked at Mikey and I was like, and then Mikey looked at me and Mikey was like, shut up. And I was like, I can't.
Yeah, nah,
Can't
Mikey.
do anything. And so I turned and I looked at Mikey. And Mikey looked at me and I was like, you know what, Mikey? Pose. That day terrified me in a way I wasn't ready for. I'm not ready to have children like that.
Same, bruh.
Because here's something I want you to understand. I do not want to ever hit my children, ever. I don't believe that anyone should hit their children. I honestly don't. But
It gets to a point, bro.
I also don't want to raise a child who thinks it's impossible, for this side of a hand to meet this side of a face. I need the kids to know that there's consequences in the world, even if it's not from me. I promise you now, I don't want my kids, I don't want to hit my kids. I don't want to. But I don't want them to know that I don't want to. Yeah. There must just be a little tension in the house, just for control.
Exactly.
Because now, can you imagine, I've just got some American kids who don't respect me at all. The house is chaos. No one can do anything. They're breaking things, smashing things. I'm like, stop that. Hey, stop that. Stop
and
that.
they just not listening,
you're
bro.
listening to me. Yes, Trevor. Trevor, I'm daddy. Trevor, I'm daddy when now. Trevor, you call me Trevor. I'm daddy. Trevor, daddy. Trevor.
Oh yeah, we fight.
Can you imagine that happening? Yo, guys, I wouldn't even know what to do. That would be the one time in my life when I would wish to to be in South Africa in that moment. Not that I want it to happen, but I would just wish for that moment that I could be back in South Africa, instantly teleported, there with this little kid. I'd look at him and be like, what did you say? Trevor! Come here, buddy, come here, come here. Can I tell you something? What? You see there? You see the time? It's 5 to 2. That means in 5 minutes, the electricity is gonna cut.
Uh-oh.
And when that happens, you're gonna know me.
You're gonna know me as well. Hey. Yeah, we ain't playing with them kids, bro.
Because it's gotten insane. It has gotten absolutely insane. And South Africans have adapted. South Africans have adapted. You don't even realize how much you've adapted because you are you the whole time. But as somebody who's seeing you coming back, I'm like, guys, there's a level of resilience that South Africans have now that I wasn't used to. Really. You know where you truly notice it? You notice it at the traffic lights. That's where I've seen the biggest change. That's where I've seen the biggest change. You know? Because when I left, there was one thing I knew and one thing I knew for certain. South Africans know what to do when the traffic lights are not working. That's something I would have bet all my money on. Why? Because we learned about it. You knew it when you did your K53, right? If you actually did your K53.
What is a K53, y'all?
They taught us in that lesson. When a traffic light is not working, you treat it as a 4-way stop. It was very simple. These cars go like this. Those ones go like this. These ones, then these ones. These ones, then these ones. It worked like a charm. Then load shedding, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, 4, 5, 6. Ha! Have you been at the traffic lights now? Guys, I didn't know what was going on, I did not know what was going on. It's like Mad Max out there. It's like the apocalypse. Literally, you should get there. Everyone's there at the same time. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Everyone there like, go. You'll see.
Hey, and them taxis.
So we're gonna need you to jump out now if you don't mind. You're like, yeah, but can I pay now? Sorry, sir, we don't take cards. I don't think I've ever been on an airline like FlySafair. It was the most South African experience I could ever ask for. Everything was different. Everything. The flight was supposed to be 2 hours flying to Cape Town. It took 1 hour 30. Everyone said it's normal.
That is, bro.
How? How are you getting to a place 30 minutes earlier? You're flying in a straight line, in the sky.
Hey, they don't play, bro.
People are like, oh, that's what happens with FlySafair. No, what do you mean that's what happens? Doesn't that freak you out? So what's happening up there? Is the pilot taking shortcuts? He's just there, busy cutting. Yeah, cut here, double up. 10 by stratas, 10 by stratas. Everything on that flight is different. When you land and you get to the gate, you're not allowed to stand up. No one told me that. Yeah, I stood up by myself. I was there. Everyone around me was like, I was like, I want to get my bag. They're like, oh, you must wait. You must wait. Yo, guys, and the way people talk in that plane, it's almost like FlySafair came with a shambok one day to everyone. Because not a single passenger. I sat back down, I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, you wait for Safair to say you can stand. You don't want to see them get angry. What did they do to you, South Africa? You can tell me. That whole flight was different. Oh, you know what was interesting? There was no recline button. Yeah, that was different. Yeah, there's no, you can't recline your seat. Yeah, the seat is there. And then I got into it. And then I was like, okay, let me relax. And then I was like, whoa, where's the, okay. And then, you know, sometimes you don't know where a thing is. So I was looking, I'm busy pulling things. I'm like, where's, and this is something that could only happen in South Africa. There's this Indian guy sitting next to me. And he sees me, because he's fidgeting around, sees me fidgeting. And at some point he turns and he's like, hey, Trevor, what's wrong there, man? I said, no, man, I can't find the recline button. And without missing a beat, this man was like, oh, no, don't worry. They sell it there when you start flying.
Hold on,
they're going to
what?
bring it with the Pringles and the water and stuff. You can buy it. It's 55 Rand. Guys, he said it so seriously. And I'd paid for so many other things that I believed it. I was like, God damn, this airline is crazy. I was like, what
The
an insane
recline
airline.
button.
I was like, they make you pay for the recline button? You know what an idiot I looked like when they came with that cart? They was pushing that cart down. I was like, and so what would you like? I was like, can I please have the recline button? I want to lean back. Everything on FlySafair was fun. Everything. My favorite thing on FlySafair is that it feels personal. That's what I like. You know, I feel like I'm on a South African airline and it feels personal, feels intimate. I feel like they're flying me, mostly because they look at me. You know, when they're making the announcements, you see who's making the announcements. That doesn't happen when you fly anymore. Flying has become so impersonal. You know, they just put down that video monitor and then you just watch a little safety video.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's no warmth.
Definitely if
there's
you
no
fly
character.
international, bro.
You've seen it probably when you travel, when you leave South Africa. You know, when you fly Emirates.
Yeah.
You know, and then they'll be like, please watch the safety video. And then the video comes on.
شكرا خيلت ولا خيلت ورليلا إماراتي شكرا دايلا كتور ورليلا السلام عليكم مايلا كارليلا ولا كتورتو تاجي إماراتي كديلا ولا كتيلا كا حبيبي لكرويا يلا يرتا كتر ولا ناتي كا إماراتي هايتو كورلا كيدا محمد خليا لا بن صالة كدراينا أعطي خليل بردينا برديا شكرا.
What? Is he really saying
Welcome
stuff
to
though?
Emirates. That's not personal. That's not for me.
Hey, I'm weak.
FlySafair feels like it's custom made. You see the person, they take that telephone off the wall. On our flight, they had one person making the announcement and another person doing the actions. Yo, guys, I was having the time of my life. Because that woman took the phone and she's like,
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, aboard this FlySafair flight. Please pay attention to the following safety announcement. You will find the seatbelt will be fastened like this
Yup.
and unfastened like this.
just to make that person feel like they were actually doing something worthwhile, I did it with them. When they were like, unfasten, I was like,
Please also note you will find a life vest under your seats in case of a water landing emergency. Place it over your head and pull the strips to inflate the jacket.
Bro, not that he
If it does
knows
not
the
inflate,
whole.
you can blow into the red toggles on either side.
Bruh.
I love
Why he
it.
know the whole thing, y'all?
It was interesting. It was unique. It felt like I was home. You know, the whole flying experience felt like the only thing that doesn't feel unique is the pilots. That's what I've noticed. Actually, everywhere in the world. If you want to feel what a country's like, listen to the flight attendants, right? But then the pilots, no matter where you are,
Yeah,
all
totally
the same.
different.
It's almost like they
Yeah.
went to the same school where they've been trained the same way to fly. They've all got that same sexy pilot's voice. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like flight attendants can sound however they like. You know, they do that thing. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. No, there's no pilot like that. When pilots come on, they always do that thing of theirs. Boom. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Facts. Facts.
Aboard this FlySafair flight. This is your captain, John Davies speaking, and I'm going to be taking you down. It's going to be approximately 2 hours. We're just waiting for the last few bags to get loaded, and we're going to be closing the doors, heading off shortly in a northeasterly direction. Taking to cruising. Like, why are they always running out of breath? Is there a reason that pilots cannot complete one single sentence when they're making announcements? Every time that they're like, we're going to be at a cruising altitude of 35,000 feet. It always sounds like they're getting head in the cockpit. Can anybody tell me why?
No way.
Why does it sound like every pilot is receiving immense amounts of pleasure and they can't get a single sentence out? Every single pilot. It's like
It
someone
is
started just
wild.
before they started. They were there and they're like, no.
Welcome everybody, let me introduce you to your cabin crew on this flight. In the rear we've got Tandeka, we've got John, and we've got Lisa who are going to be looking after you. Up front, my co-pilot, Mr. DeVette's going to be looking after us. Flight time should be not too long. Keep your seatbelts fastened in case of any unexpected turbulence.
This mug had nothing to do with what the title says, bro. But this was a funny one, man. This was definitely a funny one. I don't know why the title was titled this. The whole stand-up was totally different, but the stand-up was hilarious, man. Look, man, we're gonna definitely check more of these out. Hope you guys enjoy my commentary reaction to this, man. Trevor knows it's something else, man. Trevor knows it's something else. But hope you enjoy this one. Stay tuned to my next video.